Oh, my.
I'm so excited, I forgot my phone and the glasses and everything else.
I couldn't next to me.
I know, I thought, when I got down to the corner and I thought, oh.
Do you feel naked?
I do, somebody's got my third arm.
It's my security.
Well, it is mine too, and I,
And how many times I broke down in the younger years when we didn't have those phones?
yeah.
I
You
did
had to
once.
get out and
Oh,
hitchhike.
I did once and was walking with a child in high heels down Southern Highway.
Nice.
We got a phone. We got a phone right after that. The old, you know.
weren't you pregnant with Sydney too?
No, just with Cole. He's in the back seat, so I'm walking.
I had 3 little ones on the Missouri River there, bridge, and I had walked clear back towards Parkville, was back. Some guy stopped me.
Yeah, me too.
I keep thinking about that, I'm thinking, I got in the truck.
I did too.
Oh,
I got in the back seat. I'm like, I have no choice.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm still here.
Okay, all right, so hands in the chair. Good morning, Nicole. All right, so I'm going to use this because my wrists are not ready to be bent like that. So arch your back, tuck your butt, and then go flat back. We're just waking things up for just a second. Think about your belly. Every time you arch, pull your navel to your spine. Couple more. Last one. Again, stand up, shoulders, all the good stuff, make sure everything's awake this morning. And 4, 3, 2, last one. So don't forget, I'm not here Thursday or Friday.
This week? Oh, morning? All day? Oh.
Yeah, I'm headed to Louisiana this weekend.
Oh,
Yeah,
I can't get here.
okay.
That's not a problem.
I'm glad you read it.
Well, no, I read it, but I knew you weren't going to be here Monday.
Right, yeah, we have to be there Friday morning, Louisiana,
Okay.
so, and I'm not driving overnight to work all day.
Yeah.
All right, so forearms, bend your knees, flat back. Wiggle your tush. You're like, oh,
It doesn't want to wiggle.
she was wiggling last night at West Coast Swing. I'm just saying.
Are you having fun?
Yeah, it's fun.
So we're gonna step back on the ball of our feet, put a little more weight on the shoulders. So I wanted your chairs like this, so if you notice, my head's really close to the back of the seat, because now my elbows are stacked under my shoulders. Because there's a lot of times I see this, and it really has to be stacked here. Okay, come up, rest for a second. Working on core stability, shoulder stability, all this stuff. So when you're stacking, think about those armpits squeezing, right, and getting set. Here we go again, same one. Shoulders are back and down, engage your armpits, how about that? So again, these are way bent. Pull your navel away from the floor. We're gonna take your left foot, tap back, and tap back, and tap back. Right foot, go 4 and 3. We're gonna take your left foot to the side and tap. Go out and out and out. Now right foot, 4 and 3 and 2. We're gonna stand up. So waking up some muscles down longer. So again, roll your shoulders if you need to. Make sure everything's loosened up. I know, and the nose starts rolling. Here we go again. Same one. Step back, knees are way bent, abs are in, shoulders are back and down. Pull your navel away from the floor. We're gonna go back, back, front, front, starting with your right foot. Back and front. Back and front. And back and front. One more.
We're gonna start with your left foot. And left, right, left, and left, right.
Left, we have 2 more here. Shoulders are back and down. Tap to the side, right foot.
4, 3, 2, left foot. And 4, 3, 2, and stand up.
And things should be like getting awake. And getting awake. All right, we are gonna grab the weights in the chair, all the good stuff. That was your warm up. So I'm putting my knees next to the chair so I don't cheat. The weights can't go any further forward than the chair down, right? Does that make sense? Pull the weights up to your hip joint, ready? Hip joint, chair, hip joint, chair. Abs are in. Can you feel your quads working as well? Go one more. Nice. Stand up. A little bit of everything. Okay, here we go again. Lock your knees, shoulders are back and down. Ready? And pull up. Pull your abs to your spine. Shoulder blades come together. Let's do 3, 2, 1 more. Can you feel the fatigue between your shoulder blades?
Yes.
Like that already? Because I'm like, yeah. Is it hurting or is it just fatigue? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hence the reason we did all the planks to warm up with the movement, because this range of motion and this stability in the shoulders is kind of wonky right now. So I'm going to start adding more plank type things in, of course off the chair, which works really well.
Are those weight bearing?
Planks or weight bearing down.
Weight bearing.
Like,
Oh, I got my thing on my bone density,
yeah.
and I think that was one of the things I'm supposed to do, is, yeah, weight bearing exercise.
Yeah, actually, weight bearing is wonderful from age 10 up. Do you like that?
Age
Because
10
8 to 10 years of age is when we like need to be jumping. Like, jump over all this stuff, because that's when our bones are getting stronger and stronger and stronger. And then by 35, we stop making calcium. And like I said, you didn't jump a lot as a kid, like your calcium bones aren't as strong as they would have been if you would have been doing stuff like that. Does that make sense?
I did love jumping.
I think I did too. I had busy child.
Okay, can you imagine kids
Now.
now?
Yeah.
I mean, kids that are in their 20s and 30s even, like they're keyboard kids.
Yeah. That's strong fingers.
Now all to their fingers.
All right, so we're gonna keep that same position, we're gonna go straight arms back. Make sure your shoulder blades come together, right? Knees are blocked, weights touch the chair, ready, and push back. Nice flat back, abs are tight. One more. So the other thing that happens when you have the chair, you don't want to hit it, so there's no swing to it at all. So you're truly muscling the weight up. But I had something to eat. Did a little over 3 miles this morning, so. It would be nice if all I had to do is this job, not have to do extra.
I'm sure.
Okay, here we go again. Lock the knees, Hinge at your hips, abs are tight, straight arm lift, and go. Up. Think about your shoulder blades coming together. Oh, just like right on it, I appreciate that. And go one more. Did you feel your triceps kick in? I did. Yeah, so, yes, there they are.
Yeah.
So again, we're just incorporating, starting with the back muscles and then adding the triceps. The next one we're gonna do, combination. So I'm gonna put the weights on the chair. As I lift my elbows to the corner, I'm gonna turn my thumbs out. Again, shoulder blades come together. It's more shoulder blades than swinging the arms. Does that make sense? Because a lot of times what happens is this, and I went this. Think about those blades coming together. So you touch in the chair, ready, elbows are flared out, thumbs out, thumbs back in, thumbs out. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Keep a long neck, shoulders are out of your ears. One more. And rest. I know, it's like, because that gets into your rear delt as well. So I'm gonna say pretty much your entire back should be firing up right now. Because of this bent over position, everybody's working. Just a little bit more. I know, it's like, and stretch. Here we go. Lock the knees. Who's listening in? So make sure your face is more like towards the back of the chair. Ready? And pull. So we talked about blowing bubbles, right? Blow the bubble and pull. One more. Everybody has that. We're talking about how blowing bubbles actually helps. It tightens up your diaphragm, pulls up on your pelvic floor and all the steps. We exhale on exertion. So when we're going to be stereotyping, a lot of the guys at the gym, so they're blowing a bubble as they push the weight or pull the weight. It actually tightens everything up. So basically you're doing a Kegel, which is our friend. Like that is our friend. I'd like to go right into bicep curls. My knees are bent, right? Now, talking about on your abs, right? You already feel them? Palms in front, basic curl, ready? Pull up. Keep your chest nice and lifted. Can you feel the front of your body and your armpits, right? Just two more. Last one. Nice. Rest. So does everything feel a little, I don't want to say harder, but more intense? Like I'm trying to get it to focus, so everything we're doing is a little more concentrated. So when we work our back, our biceps work. When we work our chest, our triceps work. It's just the push-pull factor. So I'm trying to stack things. All right, here we go again. So again, my feet are actually back, so I have to bend my knees, and then I tuck, right? All the stuff. Ready? And up. Squeeze your armpits. Keep those arms nice and tucked in. Exhale. Two more. Last one. Rest. Grab a drink. That would make me a little warm on that last one.
remind myself when
I know.
I do those. I was halfway through it, going, yeah, took a breath yet.
Right.
I don't think about it either until she said it. I feel sad down there.
I'm glad we're only doing 10.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So can you feel the difference when you pull out? When you're pulling?
Well, you feel more.
Yeah, you feel
Oh,
more,
yes.
right? So you're exerting more energy and things are working better together.
Oh, okay.
I know, who would have thought that?
Good.
All right, so we're not gonna use anyways on this next one. Same position, go ahead and put your hands here, and then kick your booty out, right? So my hands are obviously lower than my shoulders. I'm gonna do right and left, right, left, right, left, put your abs in. Can you feel your back working? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. And stand up. And it's like a, you can feel all the stuff that has to work. So we're working upward traps and stabilization in the shoulder. Here we go again, make sure everything's stacked. Hands on the chair, hinge at your hips, pull your abs. Ready, and right, left. 1, 1, 2. Make sure you're breathing. 7, 8, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last set. Can you feel it more now?
Yes.
Yeah. And now you're gonna come back.
Uh-huh.
So again, you're just working a different range of motion, and then all of a sudden, I don't know, about halfway through that, my back goes, oh, huh, what's going on here? All right. Feet go wide. I want to think about the chair. So I'm going to turn my feet slightly to the left, so you're kind of facing the chair. I'm just going to touch the chair. So you might want to get closer to the other because that's a long way. You want to touch it and come up. Touch, come up. Nice and easy, no big deal. One more. You're going to pick up your front heel. Right? So inner thighs active. We're just hanging out for a minute. We're just going to kiss the floor with our heel. Ready? Kiss, lift, and kiss and lift, and kiss and lift. So you're going to feel all this wonderful stuff. And I'm sure your glutes are fired up like that. If not, this is like, oh, go 3 and 2. Last one. Switch your feet. And again, make sure you're close enough that you can just bend and kiss the chair. Ready? And bend, straighten. So we're just saying you can do this, right? You can get in this position, all right? Let's do one more. Hold this one. Abs are into engage. Ready? Lift the heel. Hold it. Ready? Kiss the floor. 2, 3. Try to get as high as you can. Go one more. And up. Can you feel like all the weirdness in your legs? So we're not doing a true side lunge or lunge. We're just holding it and making that leg work. So it's more of a mobility thing for ankles. Let's do the other side again. Can you make it where you're a little further away? So like my knee is actually past my toes. And I can have a little more stretch back here, right? And getting comfortable with getting that position.
Hold this one, pick up your heel. Right, just pick it up and hold. So you have a bigger stretch on this side now. Ready, tap, kiss the floor. 1. All the way high. How high can you get that heel? Make sure you're on the inside part of your foot, not your pinky toe. 1 more. And up. Isn't that ridiculous?
Center your knees.
So what's happening is there's a routine going on after a while, and then things are like, whoa. So you really have to like cinch up more, right? So again, a little further away so you can tap that chair. Abs are in. Hold this one. All right, so before you go anywhere, squeeze your pelvic floor up. Go to the end, your big toe and your second toe, up. Make sure on the inside track, ready, tap the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Punch your butt, 9, 1 more, and up. Okay, punch your butt. So it's really easy to roll to the outside of the foot. And then bad things happen, so you really have to concentrate to stay in neutral. Wide foot in, toes turned down. So you're not going to get much of a squat, right? So think, slide the ball, opening up the hips. We're going to keep this going. We're going to pick up the right heel as we drop down. Oh. So you get a little more stretch, a little more work. I'm trying to stay centered. 1 more, and we're switching. 6, 5, keep that heel nice and high. 3 more, 2, last one, and up. I'm not sure what that was, but
It was close.
so we're really wide, so it takes a little more gumption to find your balance. Does that make sense? Like, if we were here, it'd be like, no big deal, we can pick it up, but I have it really wide, so this gets you off your balance. Get that back. Yeah, definitely a technical concept.
About did a face plant.
Yeah, please look at that. It's bad for business, you know? All right, here we go, get a nice wide stance. So push your back on the wall. Everything's pulled up. Just lower and lift, lower and lift. Sit in those heels. Sit on the inside track of your foot, not your pinky toe. And lift your right heel. And 6, 5, 4. Try to stay right in the middle. 3, 2, switch. You gotta squeeze everything. 1 more.
You're not squeezing your thighs.
Something's not working. Yeah, those inner thighs are like. She's like, that's not fun. That wasn't fun. But you can definitely feel.
It was when I switched legs.
Yeah, as soon as you switch, you went, ooh. So just because, do me a favor, get here. Pick up your right heel. Switch. Switch. Can you feel the instability you have on when you pick up your left heel? So one of the things that's happening is you're rolling to the outside of your foot instead of staying on the inside.
Yeah.
Yep. Just go ahead, switch again. Inside track, left. Okay. Can you feel it?
Yeah.
So as soon as you roll to the back, you don't have any stability on that pinky toe.
Okay.
I was gonna say, hers is closed, mine's
So when I talk about feet, that's why I talk about second toe a lot. Because if I say big toe, people do crazy. But if I say second toe, we end up tracking that middle section of our foot. Again, there's nothing to stop us from rolling with the pinky toe. And then our ankle or our knee will be like, "Arr," yelling at us a lot. All right, so we're gonna get off the legs a little bit. We'll right back to triceps. I'm only gonna do one at a time. Again, here's that same position. I'm gonna hold it here because it makes my back stay flat. If I'm here, it's easy to round. Elbow goes high and stays above the back. Ready? Push, 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 push. Put your navel in. 6, 7, 8, and 9. One more. Switch. And push. 1. Keep the elbow above the body. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. One more. Oh, stand up rest. I know, so you should feel the back of the body still, because it's worked the hardest. So I'm gonna do one more set of those. We'll do overhead extensions to our triceps, and then we're gonna go back to the planks. Okay, here we go. And move up. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. And switch. And 1, 2. And I'm sure you're exhaling as you push. Your abs are in. 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. Stand up. Relax for a minute. Because every time we're in this position, things are tightening up. It is your choice. You want to have 1 weight or 2 weights. This is where we're headed. That's interesting. My triceps are tight. Like that's a stretch right now. So, no, I gotta try them out first. So you get to sit down. Oh, that might help. I'm taking your legs from you, so you have to stay very upright, right? So go ahead and turn towards me so there's no back of the chair to land on. Okay. So like I did that. Right? So drop your shoulder blades first. Ready? Touch your back, push. Touch your back, push. And I'm sure your belly button's pulled in. 6 of 10, 7, everything's tight. 8, 9, one more. Can you come back working as well?
Well, certainly not touching my back.
Right. It's okay. It's a range of motion, that's all. Right?
I'm touching here, not down there.
Yeah. It's a fight.
Yeah.
Getting this elbow back will allow. And some of us just don't have that range of motion in the shoulders right now. Yeah. So, can't hardly wait for tomorrow. I'm sure your triceps will be like, what did we do? So you know you've worked with a straight arm lift, with that rotation out, with the triceps, with planks, and now this one. I know, right?
Maybe hot.
There we go, nice and tall, shoulders are back and down, ready? Drop, push. Think about your elbows staying tight to your head now. 3, shoulder blades are pulling together, so you feel your mid-back. 5, abs are tight. 6, 7, 8, 9, just one more. And we're putting those weights down, down, down. Grab a drink. Prepare your mind for planks. Like that, prepare your mind for planks. So definitely forearms, not hands. So again, remember how close your head is to the chair. Shoulders are backing down. Go ahead and step out with those bent knees. Get yourself set. We're gonna take your right knee, reach for the chair. Again, reach, reach, reach. 4, 3, 2. We're gonna switch and left. 2, 3, 4. Keep your shoulders down. 5, 6, 7. Last one. And stand up. Yeah, upper body's definitely working today. Make sure you're breathing, because if you don't breathe, you gotta, when you stand up. In your shoulders is no different than when we were doing the biceps about squeezing. You have to squeeze. So shoulder stability on this one. And when we add movement, it makes it work harder, right? Here we go again. Shoulders are locked in place, abs are in. Find that mid knee stance. So once we're here, pull your ankle up. Hard as you can, do your bum to the floor. Ready, here's your right knee up. Touch the chair. 2, 3, 4, 5. One more switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one. And spin it up. Let things rest. We're gonna go to the outside of the chair with the knee. So we're gonna hit more into the obliques. And again, keep everything in. I'll start with my left leg because it's close to you. Shoulders are backing down, abs are in. So we're gonna go out to the side. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And up. So I want you to start concentrating on where your feet are, right? Don't allow it to roll to the outside. Keep that inside track. Your inner thighs have to fire. Keeps you more stable. All right, ready? Let's go again. Shoulders are backing down, abs are in, bent knee. So before we start, inside track of your foot, can you feel it? Big toe, second toe. Ready? And knee to the side. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna switch paws, hold on. Inside track of your left foot's on the floor, pull your right knee. 1, 2, can you feel the difference? 3, 4, 5. Last one. Up. Make sure the felt's harder, because things are more centered. You might need a little breathy, right? It's like, oh yeah, good stuff. Almost done, almost done, almost time to stretch. The next one we're doing, we're going to be a little more straight legs, so I'm going to tap the floor across. Again, if I'm rolling out to the outside of my foot, I'm not going to have stability, locking this in. So what's happening is your heel's dropping out and your legs locked in a good position. Okay, and we'll hesitate in the middle to make sure our feet are correct. So, right foot inside aspect, abs are in, left foot taps across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold center. Plant that left foot inside aspect. Right foot goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and up. You should be feeling some stuff down here. I'm hoping you feel more tomorrow. Especially, yeah, There's all the knee pulls in different positions. So if you want a little more, don't touch the floor. It's like a kick through concept. Like a kick through concept. It works a little harder, don't have to, all the good stuff. Did you just?
Aren't we done yet?
This is our last one.
We're gonna watch.
All right, here we go. Shoulders are back and down. A little straighter leg on this one. Ready, and right leg goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one. Set your right foot and left foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to stretch. You feel the difference by not touching the floor. Like there's more work. You don't mind work. I'm gonna turn the chair. I have a seat. Nice starting position. Tuck your tush. Find the stretch. You should already feel stuff like that rib cage area. We're gonna lay back on the chair. Keep that arm up and over. Feel the front side of the rib cage.
Yeah.
I know, right? You're like, where did that come from? You're gonna take your left elbow, pull it straight down and bring you up.
All that.
All of that too. Well, that's because we just worked it. It should be tight. So that makes me happy when you're like, oh, ready to straight up? Because this one's not bad. Like, you're like, okay, I feel a stretch. And then I have you lay back, and then something crazy happens. It's very passive, actually. Like, I'm just falling over the back of the chair. Again, right elbow, pull down, pull yourself up. Easy back, easy up, right? Just wiggle a little bit. Bring your legs to the front. Feet, knees, hips, shoulders, all in alignment. Put your abs in, block your knees. Just tilt forward. Until either you find your low back or your hips. You won't really have to go too far. You know what I mean? Like, we're gonna push right knee, left knee in. Ready? Right knee, left knee, right knee, left knee, right knee, left knee. One more side. Come up. Move a little bit. Here we go again, nice and tall. Slide forward till you find your back or your hips. Did you get further that time? I know, it's kind of cool. It's a magic trick. Ready? Right, left. Push, push. Like now I can feel my hips. Go on your side. Roll up. Again, wiggle. Right back down. Like, yeah, it's like, you should feel like you're total. Nice flat back for the whole thing. Can you feel more back now than hips? So more likely you started with your back, then went to your hips, and now we're back to the back. And roll up, back to that startle position. Lean forward, push out this time. Now, keep your knees where they're at. So you might have to tighten the glutes, pointing that right hand to the floor or towards the floor. Can you find your inner thigh? Switch, keep your tush tight as you touch the left hand. Hands on the chair, roll up one vertebrae at a time. Knees come back to the front. Let us big dive to the back of the room, open up. Grab your arms all the way down and around, scoop up. Here we go again, big back. Opening up the front of the body. Snap back up. One more. Up. Open. Oh my goodness. I haven't called it glass.
Oh, there is.
Yeah. So we didn't do anything that we haven't done before. I was just being a little more specific and I was stacking them a little bit today. It'll be interesting. But I knew I wasn't gonna be here Thursday, Friday, so I thought, let's get some work done. Okey dokey. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Nicole.
Nice.